Hi, I'm Frank, also known as Frankio, and today we're gonna do a new reaction. This time not live on stream, this time I take my time with this. I've seen new TESSERACT is out. They've released a song called War of Being. The video is, as I'm looking at it, 11-minute beast. I'm really curious to see what it's all about. I'm a proud Danimal. I'm part of Daniel Tompkins' Twitch stream community. I've been teased by him quite a bit, like, oh man, new Tesseract is coming, it'll be amazing, you'll love it, you haven't heard anything yet, and all that good stuff. Things musicians tend to say when they're really proud of what they're doing at the moment. So I think this will be good. I seriously think this will be good, because you can tell when he is sincerely excited about what's happening. So we're all just been like, oh man, when is it gonna drop finally? We need new Tesseract. Apparently, here we are. War of Being. I'm gonna check this out right now. I'm not sure if I will listen through it in one go, or if we're gonna actually start and stop it a little bit to talk about certain sections, since it's an 11-minute video. We're gonna see, but I hope you're enjoying this. I hope I will be enjoying this. And let's just check out new Tesseract. It's been a while, so let's have some fun. And let's get right into it. Well, as you can see, we're already prepared. Got some nice geometry going on here. I wonder if that was done just from the first look of the first still of this video. I'm very curious if there was Unreal Engine 5 involved, because I know that Dan has been playing around with it a little bit. So maybe that's the reason why. Maybe he got hooked by doing video work. I don't know. Just a little insight from being part of his streams every once in a while. So yeah, let's check it out. War of Being. Really curious and excited. Yeah. Bringing that signature sound right away. That is chonky as hell. In the beginning, I was told that the life in you ran cold. My tears turned to dread with words of life and death. Loving the soundscape so far. Ah, nice. Man, I love his scream. Oh yes. Nice. Going low. Damn, Dan. Nice growls. That takes you way back to 1. That is so 1. I love it. Those kick patterns. Tasty. Jay, give me your feet. I need them. So far, this has everything that made me fall in love with Tesseract in the first place. Nice turnaround there. The video is really cool itself, but man, I'm just completely drowning in those sounds. It's such a... He's become so much more expressive with his voice over the years. He was always really, really good, but he's become great in my opinion. That is so good. Giving you some time to breathe. Man, that was intense. This might be the favorite track I've heard in a long time. My brain is starting to do math. I always love how they bring it back to that straight groove. Up to that point, my brain was actually calculating what the heck are they doing, and now it's just straight on beat. Chapeau. That is a great image right there. Love the color scheme. Man, this hits you. Oof. I have a feeling that was it. That was it. Let's talk about that. Holy moly. That was awesome. I expected something really good because I do know that with the last album they felt like they rushed it a little bit, so I just know that they wanted to take the time to make something really good after that. No, I enjoyed the last album. It was I thought it had some really good bangers and hooks on there. So for me, I was fine with it. But I get it. Sometimes you as the artist are like, yeah, you know what? In hindsight, we could have done a lot of things differently, and I totally get it. So I was really interested in seeing what they would come up with now, and of course the hype that was built in dance community as well is like, yeah, we're working on new stuff, and it's gonna be great, man. It's probably the best you've ever heard from us, and we're like, yeah, that's as I mentioned earlier, that's the excitement of someone who really loves what he just did, and I can see why. This brought me back to everything that I love about this band. That it's just like with the first album, when I got addicted to that for a lot of reasons and factors that are part of this song. I mean, this is almost, that's not just a song, that's a freaking epic right there. It's just 11 minutes of win. That's what it is. It's so intense, and man, his vocals have become so good. I mean, as I said, they were always great, but boy, he has reached new levels of himself. That is just That's unfair, Dan. We gotta talk. I always say that Dan is one of my vocal inspirations from the early days. When I started taking singing more seriously, and as I heard early Tesseract, it was like, man, that way of singing is so inspirational. And it just keeps getting better. How am I supposed to reach that? I can't. But seriously, his way of screaming inspired me so much back in the day, and wow, he has developed that even further. I mean, I've heard him do great things on stream and on the previous records, but that was a different level, seriously. Everything else was great as well. Man, what Jay did on drums, sometimes in that song I was like, how the hell are his feet doing that? So much, and that's the thing about Tesseract, you have these musical intricacies that are really, really tough to pull off in that way, and as clean as they do it, and as well composed as they do it, and it's just technically really, really demanding. But they make it seem like it's still a song that's flowing from one part to the next. You never have this feeling of, oh, it's just complicated for the sake of being complicated. What they pull off in this track, or in the whole back catalog pretty much, is writing really good, atmospheric, compelling, good songs with energy, with atmosphere, with just a whole lot of emotion and greatness in them, while still being a bitch to play if you want to cover anything by them, because then all of a sudden you realize that what seems to be flowing very naturally is actually really, really tough to do. So, and there was so much. The whole soundscape reminded me of all the good things that I love about Tesseract. There was everything from those sparkly, ambient cleans, those spanky, very percussive but chunky riffs. Man, I could ramble all day about how good that was, and I will have to listen to that song now a bajillion times, because that was just plain awesome. And you might be able to tell by my serious enthusiasm while talking about this. This has served my inner fanboy really well. This was exactly what I hoped it would be, but I think it kinda exceeded my hopes and expectations, which were already pretty high, because if you have someone always telling everyone like, man, this will be so good, I want you to hear the new Tess, it'll be so good, and then finally it arrives and it's that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well played, Tesseract. I loved it. I have to shoot another video after this, but as soon as I'm done with that, I will listen to that again and again. I will probably listen to that track at least 5 more times just today. It's so good. So I will leave the video, the link to the original video in the description, so you can check it out by yourselves. It's definitely worth a watch in big. I mean, you just got the small thing here. Check it out on a nice monitor with a nice sound system, and enjoy that experience that this song and video is. So freaking great. Yeah, other than that was my reaction to Tesseract's War of Being. I'm still blown away, even after talking about it. I haven't yet calmed down. There were moments where I was seriously very close to getting just... I was close to turning into one big goosebump. I was not having them, I was turning into one. So... amazing. But now, let's conclude this video. I have been rambling for way too long anyway. If you want to check out other stuff that I do, feel free to like, subscribe, you know, the usual stuff. I do some reaction content. I try to bring out more content based around my own music or like covers and stuff. There will be stuff coming. I will work on my content. I'm a bit lazy sometimes, but when I do something, I take it seriously and it's worth the wait. But yeah, feel free to do those social media shenanigans. I'll leave all the links in the description below. And other than that, I love Tesseract. Bye.